Alright, welcome to Open Astro 1.0. Assuming that you've got your ZWO ASI Air Pro or Plus reloaded with the Open Astro software, this will be a guide on essentially connecting to it and controlling your device. The first thing that you need is a Windows computer, a Linux computer, or a Apple computer. And you'll also need to install K-Stars. Once that's all taken care of, the next thing you want to do is connect to the Open Astro Wi-Fi. So on my computer, I can essentially click on my Wi-Fi and choose Open Astro and hit connect. On Windows 11, it's going to ask you to use the 8 pin from the router. Instead, you need to use a security key. And the security key is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we hit next and it'll connect. The next thing I like to do is make sure that we actually have a connection to the device. So we'll ping it, and the IP address is 10.42.0.1. If all works correctly, we should be pinging properly to the ASI Air running Open Astro. Once that's verified, the next thing we want to do is just open up K-Stars. If you are setting this up for the first time, you can go through and just follow the prompts. Essentially, you're going to get to a point where it's going to let you create a profile. You can also create a profile if you click on this little looking dome. And in here, this is basically what the profile wizard will look like. So you just hit next. The equipment is attached to a remote device. And you just want to choose other. We're going to type in that IP address, 10.42.0.1, and hit next. We can just call it my Astro Gear if you want, and then basically create. So at this point, you want to just choose all the different hardware that you have. And in here, I'm going to go ahead and just type in gem. Oh, I think it's under iOptron. There we go, iOptron gem 28. For my CCD, I'm using the ZWO, and same with the guider. For my focuser, I'm using the ASI electronic autofocuser. And for my filter, I'm using the ASI EFF. To take advantage of using the ASI Air power ports, you just basically want to hit the drop-down menu, and in here you should see ASI Air Power. And hit Save, and then hit the Start button. And it should connect to all the gear. So basically it should show all my information. Essentially in here you're going to see the ASI Air Power. On this particular setup, what I have is I have port 4 set up for my camera, so I can go here and go to camera, and then I can turn it on, and that'll power it on. Then I need to go to my camera, and on my camera I can turn on the cooler, and if you listen, if you can hear that, the power is now on to the camera. So at this point, this is just a basic walkthrough of setting up and getting connected to essentially Open Astro. I'm not going to go through all the instructions of using the K-Star software. There's more information online, and there's a link down below.